So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now, can they get him away? Looking for a corner. And we have our very first corner. That has been knocked clear. Now it's Olise. Big chance! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? What a throw in. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Batistuta. Oh, he's bustling through here! Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Always onto this. And this is Torres. Tries a shot! It's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Was there ever any doubt?
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
Madrid grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the...
And he shoots! Whistle's gone, that's a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Now it's Torres. That has been slung wide. Olise. Good chance here! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And De Bruyne! That had everyone off their seats.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
Baresi wins the duel this time. De Bruyne plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Crosses it into the area. Takes the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
De Bruyne actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Oh, smashing header! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Madrid were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
And it's Zanetti. Mbappe. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. He's shifting through the gears here. And the shot! Goes for goal! That was mighty close. De Bruyne.
Might want to be careful there.
Now it's Torres. Aims beyond the defence. Olise has it out wide and in space. Oh, the ball's run loose here. And one more try! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
That's rather hopeful. Mbappe! That is decidedly lacking.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Not the most accurate pass. He's got away.
Oh, great feat, that.
That's good running with the ball. Real chance!
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Now it's Park Ji-sung. And here's Olise. He's tried one! Against the crossbar. Harmlessly behind. Goes for the shot! That's got him rattled. And they can counter here. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying.
Just a quick
So all
reminder
square
today,
at half-time,
please refrain
each side
from
matching
parking
the other
outside
blow for
this
blow
stadium.
at the break.
Thank you very much for your cooperation.
And that's the second half started. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Howson did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Mbappe. Looking to play him in. Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? Cross goes in there. And another try! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Cantona is there, and he can pick it up. And the pass is intercepted. Well, that looks a decent ball. Beckenbauer gets a foot in here. That pass has been well intercepted. He's having a shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
So, third quarter of the game.
Lee Canyon. Coming on to replace him is number 14, Bayern.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Fernando Torres. Torres charging forward, the ball at his feet. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, that's neat.
The attendance for this
Park
match
Ji-sung
was
showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball,
71,550.
but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Costa Curta did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Here's a chance! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
For Manchester United, number 9.
We have got changes here from
Griezmann.
both sides, in fact.
Number 7, Xabi Alonso. Coming on the field.
Excellent
number
challenge there,
22,
uncompromising.
Donadoni. Number 8,
Serginho,
Makelele. Substitution.
he's found a way past. Manchester United are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Manchester United still have the cards to affect this game. That ball looks a good one. And De Bruyne! He's got a goal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! That was a given. It always was.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Madrid take the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Tries to pass it through. And that's been drilled in. And he's there to belt it away.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 10, Messi. Coming on the field is number 4.
And no,
Neymar.
that is pretty much the end of that.
Substitution in progress.
It's a really well-measured ball. Looking for the run. Lovely ball and a real chance now. He's had a shot! They've scored! And there's the goal they've been looking for. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look...
Oh, they could be caught out here! That'll be a throw. Elects to cross. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. And he has been fouled there. Nicely weighted ball. Neymar. Oh, that's fabulous. Tries a shot! Sticks it away! Late drama! Late goal! This will be one frantic ending! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist
There'll be
here.
5 minutes added time.
Manchester United give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And no surprise, that's a booking. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And he's managed to get rid. 5 minutes to add. It could be in here. And a shot! And again! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this. Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
There's the header! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Hussein clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And that's it. Manchester United can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill it off. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Manchester United definitely struggled to get going.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Manchester United against Milan.
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. So that's got things underway.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job, isn't it? Find a different way of doing the same thing, and that he basically excels at. He's fantastic. Once he comes inside, anything is possible.
And it's made its way to him. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Xavi Alonso. Now Costa Curta. Now it's Lee Kang-in. He's found a way through. Lee Kang-in. Oh, what a climb! He's delivered all right!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Milan finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Manchester United leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Lee Kang-in, and he's being shifted off it. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Neymar. Fernandes. And here's Van Nistelrooy. Now, can they get him away? And he's made sure that's not getting through. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Not the most accurate pass. Dinks one through. And the pass is intercepted. Look at the space here. Picks out, shoots! They've done it! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. No, it's come to nothing. Fernandez. And it's Fernandez. Aimed beyond the defence. Lovely feet. Fernandez. Oh, shooting chance! Goal, Milan! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Well, this is... And it's been given away. Great shot at goal! It's a goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Played into space out wide, and he's managed to get free. Flings in across.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Griezmann, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Goulet. Fernandez. Looking for the run. Hazard receives it in a wide position. Fernandez puts a cross in. Howson tries to clear. And it's Neymar. Little pass back. The ball goes in. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Goulet. Threads one in. Goulet was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Chance for a shot! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
Manchester United with the corner, they're first. And now they can spring out of defence.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Looking for options for movement. And the through ball. He's shifting through the gear. It's Neymar! That's going to go a long way. Kvaratskhelia. Well read, nice interception. Fernandez. Lofted in. Messi. And there's the end of the first half. Manchester United are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Special presentation featuring
Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2. Second period then underway. Fernandez. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank.
That's a great ball crossfield.
Milan are looking to break at pace. Van Nistelrooy. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Now it's Griezmann. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Pinches it off him. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Tries to pass it through. An instinctive delivery. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. He's having a go! Off the post! And he's gone long. Oh, nicely intercepted. Xavi Alonso. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Goulet. And it's Neymar. And Kvaratskhelia. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Hangs in a cross. Cleared away. Played back in. There's the shot! No, not this time.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 9.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile. The man pulling the strings.
Now it's Batistuta. Goulet.
The attendance for this match was
Just about up to the hour now.
70,987.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now it's Kvaratskhelia. That has ended up in no man's land. Could move up a gear here. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Van Nistelrooy. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Kvaratskhelia showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 23, Lee Canyon. Number 7, Xabi Alonso. Coming on the field, number 14, Bayern. Number 8, Makalele.
Manchester United do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Can he get it through? Now that's well seen too. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. Played into space. João Cancelo. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Spread neatly. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And here's Griezmann. Messi tries a shot!
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And this is Park Ji-sung. Chance! It's off target and by quite a way.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 13, Park Ji-sung. Number 10, Messi. Coming on the field, number 20, Danielson. Number 4, Neymar.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Neymar, played out towards the right wing. Makalele. Serginho. Alexander-Arnold. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Camavinga has been caught there, it's a foul. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
And that was very necessary. The message is simple: defend this with your lives. They've played it short. And this is Messi. Messi! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. It's a pretty loose pass. Neymar. Can he get on? And a chance! Has another go! Oh, it's in! Late in the day! This could well be it! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Number 10, Neymar!
And he's done it again. He's got his second.
4
Milan
added minutes has
take
been
the lead.
indicated.
Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, the last moments...
It's Griezmann! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Griezmann has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Four extra minutes added on, and that could set him on his way. Griezmann, decent chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's their second corner of the game. Struck first time. Just off target.
Messi really looked...
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Manchester United, pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Manchester United just may have felt a little extra pressure in...
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Borussia Dortmund.
The famous yellow wall stands tall. This has to be one of the most iconic places in European football. And that gets things running.
Well, Peter, here we have one of the greatest defenders of all time, Alessandro Costa Curta.
Yeah, in a sense, understated, isn't he? Certainly, some would say underrated. He's one of the less glamorous members of the Milanese elite from the 1990s.
Yeah, but ability-wise, I think he was on a par with the rest of them. And his tactical versatility means the centre-back, full-back,
Sweeper, defensive midfield player.
Yeah, and we shouldn't forget his outstanding vision and confidence on the ball, being almost as important as what he did at the back.
Lee Kang-in is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And he's worked it through. Savic gets across to intercept that. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's Insigne. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's managed to get free. And the shot! I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Johan Bach threads one in. He's shifting through the gears here. Costa Curta. Nicely intercepted. And that's definitely not his best. Looking for the run. Not the most accurate pass. Tries to pass it through. And this is Park Ji-sung. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. That is a great pick-out. But he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Iran clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Lee Kang-in. Oh, what a climb! Harmlessly behind.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Messi gathers from the goal kick. And it's Messi. Brilliantly cut out. Lorenzo Insigne. Iran looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as...
Shapes to shoot! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And it's Borussia Dortmund who take the lead. It looked as though it'd gone too wide. He wasn't having that, though, and somehow he found the angle.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
Borussia Dortmund, after 30 minutes, is number 23, Lee Kang-in. Lee Kang-in. Lee Kang-in.
Borussia Dortmund penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, that's really changed the mood in the stands, Peter. It ought to encourage more positive football, a more front-footed approach.
Lee Kang-in! That has not worked out as planned.
Lee Kang-in might just be regretting what was probably the toughest of his options.
He's picked his way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, that's well spotted. Spread out to the left. Now it's your Jahanbakhsh. And that pass just didn't quite work. It's a pretty loose pass. Chanatip. And he's had a hit! That was a matter of inches.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
Now it's Park Ji-sung. He's in space and looking for options.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset. There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
There's the crossfield ball. Driving forward. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Looking to play him in. Park Ji-sung. Oh, super. There's the shot! And it's in! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
The goal scorer for Borussia Dortmund.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Borussia Dortmund certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing. Don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Borussia Dortmund sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. And the second half gets underway. Oh, there's a probing ball. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Now this could be a chance. Park Ji-sung. Serginho is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Great ball if he can get there. He has found the way through. And the shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
He's had a shot! Lacking in accuracy.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
Time and again they are repelled. Park Ji-sung. Shot, surely! Oh, brilliant from Park Ji-sung! He's got himself an absolute peach. The players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian.
Number 13.
It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund.
Borussia Dortmund are having a ball here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
It's played through for him. Shot could be on. Chance! Broken with style. And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, just Park Ji-sung. And a chance! And yes, it's there! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Number 13.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Substitution in progress. The attendance for this
To be
match
expected,
was
Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Griezmann.
He's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Let's Batista shoots! He scores! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Goes for a shot!
Coming on to replace him is number 22, Donadoni. Substitutions taking place.
Iran with the corner, they're first. They've played it short. Danielson. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Finds himself unceremoniously floored. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. That's a cute ball. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's found a way through. And Park Ji-sung!
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund. Number 10, Messi. Number 7.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative
Coming on the
ease.
field, number 4,
Chanatip.
Neymar. Number 8, Makalele.
It's Park Ji-sung. And the through ball. Oh, that's a dangerous ball. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Real chance! That's good running with the ball. Now it's your hand batch. Danielson.
Might want to be careful there.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. He's a sharp little ball here. That has been cut short. Stefan Savic. Danielson. In with the challenge. Nicely shaped ball. Danielson.
Borussia Dortmund have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
He's in plenty of space here. Park Ji-sung. And he's being shifted off it.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
Nicked it back promptly. Scholes. Serginho cuts out the pass. Khan. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That has ended up in no man's land. Batistuta. That's an excellent interception. Jahanbakhsh. Iran are looking to break at pace. And that is a little undercooked. Nicely shaped cross. And that is as far as it goes. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Collecting the match ball, and it is his. You look back on the game then, Jim.
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to do.